But the purpose of that is so you can, if you're in the middle of filling out a customer's data or something, and I push an update on you, it's not going to break anything that you're doing. So I'm still seeing the issue. Not quite sure if all the components were fixed for the next JS. If you could spin up some agents and really take care of this, this is important. Um, this is a situation that needs to be fixed right away. Hey, Ice. So right now my website's having some issues, so I was just trying to debug that. But what I'm actually vibe coding right now is oh, no, I sent it to the wrong one. I'm sorry, that was not for you. That was for another Claude instance. I'll go ahead and retract that, and we'll continue working on Plyrium Forge. So the other thing I've been working on is my tool for my AI. It's a what do they call it? Agentic Development Environment, ADE. So yeah, I got my little guys back. Oh yes, they're working. Hey, if I can't play with my balls, I don't want to play at all. Okay, so uh, this is a tool that can help you vibe code streamline your development much faster. There's probably about 100 of these out in the market right now. I'm building my own. I want my own design. I have my own ideas, everything that I want in it. My Kanban is still going. I need to fix that. And see if that's not fixed either. Yep. So it has some issues. It was working a lot better earlier today. I just did a revamp on the back end on a lot of things today, and it broke a lot of the interface stuff. And that's what I'm working on, trying to get that fixed. So. So back to the Plyrium Forge, I just went ahead and launched it. It looks like the topology is working. One issue I do see is if I try closing an agent in a terminal, it spawns in a new agent on top of that, and I cannot close the terminal. That's not how I want it to function. If I have a team of 3 or a team of 4 or a team of 5, doesn't matter. The topology will reflect that, and anytime I close a terminal or just exit one out, it should remove that team member from the topology and from the terminal interface. So, okay, Ice. So vibe coding is just like what you're seeing right now. I don't touch the code. I direct AI to facilitate the design, or I facilitate the design, but I tell the AI to do the work, do all the coding, the programming behind the scenes. And right now, most of the stuff I built was in this desktop, which is made by Claude, which is an Anthropic product, and it works good to a certain point, but it's slow. Like I want to run multiple agents at once to streamline my development to make it much faster. So I'm building a tool for that. Yeah, Vibe Coder United. I would love to see some of your streams. I want to see what you're developing and stuff. That would be interesting. Love to see it. So is an ADE the same as a harness? So it is a harness for all the CLIs or the CLIs that I'm running inside of it, right? The CLIs is the tool that's provided by the AI developer. So Claude has their own CLI. Codex, which is OpenAI or ChatGPT, they have their own CLI, and I have a harness that is kind of wraps that into my tool so I can run multiple of them at once. Yeah. So ICE, that's one of my focuses, is one of my selling points. So my product is going to be for sale. I'm hoping by this week, but I'm going to end up selling it for, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to price it yet. I need to do a good strategy dump on that. But one of my focuses is token efficiency. I know exactly what I need to do, and I've already done it, on how to interject your prompt. When it goes in, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes inside the CLI or in the tool. And what I'm doing is extracting, what it does, it builds up a cache. And every time it makes a tool call, it does, you got a cache, a tool call, and a wire. And anytime it uses any of those, it creates unnecessary tokens. And it builds up the cache. So every time you send a new one, it keeps sending all that old stuff over again. So behind the scenes, I'm stripping all that out for every prompt you send to reduce your token efficiency. So when you're running my tool and Claude, you get 99% token efficiency. And I'll show that to you. With Codex, they're a little bit different on their back end. So I'm only able to get around 45 to 50% token efficiency with them, but that's still better than zero. And like I said, it's going to be one of my main focuses, my selling point. And so you can run that $20 subscription and get your full 5 hours or more out of it and run multiple agents. So I'll show you here how that works. I do have the $200 one. I talk to people on here that has like they have 5 accounts at the $200 plan. It's ridiculous. All right, so this is Codex, and down here Claude. I'm gonna have him. All right, let's give him a job here. I want you to take a look at the UI at the top right in all my viewports. What I'm missing is my Kanban board. I can't open it. I have no way to open it. You need to find out what happened to it. Now, I'm going to send him this job. And up here, my little banner, you'll see it start saving some tokens here. Right now, I'm already at 56%. I'm at 80, but dropped down to 76. 95, 89, and there's my 99, and it'll stay around there for the rest of the time, between 98 and 99. And this is so what it would have cost me. I wish this stays here. Where is it? So it tells you exactly how it's saving it. You know, the cache, the wire, the total tokens, and it calculates each one. It should be calculating the price too, on how much you're saving. Yeah, I have it set up where you could actually use Cursor, Open Code, and Gemini as well. So it depends on what you want to use. I'm also going to set it up where you can, if you want to use Ollama, I'm going to have it where it's integrated into Ollama, and you can run your own AI through Ollama. And the other one is OpenRouter. I'm going to include that in here as well. I want this tool to be usable by any type of Vibe developer out there, and I want them to bring their own AI to it. I've never heard of Open Code Go. Not familiar with it. Or Open Code CLI. Drop the chocolate chip. That's mine. I ain't gonna waste it. So, see what this says here. And it's still here that you see. This is what I'm going to be selling here. And there's that. So it's done. This is the total savings that I've done. And it breaks it down for the price on how much it would have cost and what your total baseline is and what your savings is. So if you want to screenshot that or copy it and try to understand it. Now, when it comes to Codex, which is ChatGPT, I can't get the full 99%. It's a way different interface behind this. Behind the interface when it comes between you have the terminal, you have the CLI, which is their tool, and then behind that, there's a HTTP request that goes from both of those to the Agentix main server, which is the LLM. So you can, there's ways to enter each one of those steps to strip out certain things before it hits the LLM. And that's where they charge you at, if that helps. So OpenGo is also very cheap, easy. Okay, yeah, I read that. So literally, is it $5? Like how much usage can you get out of it? What's the limitations? Nothing's free. Everything costs money. Even running something like that costs money. Is the server saturated where it's slow or? All right. I'll show you the code here, the codex. Hang on here. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it in my drop-down UI. I'll show you a screenshot. Yeah, try doing this in your terminal. Copy and paste from your clipboard of images. So here's the screenshot. I'm not seeing, when I click the little icon, I should, into my panels, I should see the list of all my panels that I have that I built for Plyrium Forge. And I'm not seeing, there's about 80% of them are missing. Can I create a new team yet? That was another issue I was having. And I can't, okay. I still can't create a new team. I already have a current team, that's Dev 1. And when I try creating a new one on top of that, it doesn't create it and it doesn't open up a new tab for me. That really needs to get looked at. We need to get that working. I should be able to have multiple teams, multiple tabs open. And each team has their own terminal, their own director, and their own topology. And right now, I'm only able to create one team that only has one um, terminal dashboard that houses all my terminals, and only one director and one topology. Oh, I must have ran out of space. Let's sit in that. Yeah, and that's why I want to be able to open this up for different types of AIs, especially the free ones out there. And when people start using this, like they could be running Claude, the $20 a month subscription with token savings, um, and be able to have it do the heavy lifting while they're running the free AIs to do the content writing or maybe code reviews or whatever. And people will be able to use a tool like this a lot easier than they can. Like there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of competition out there when it comes to these type of tools. I want you to see if there's